Hello YouTube, today I want to do an overview and a 2-week review of my ASUS ROG X16. This model is equipped with an Intel i9 13900H and a Nvidia RTX 4070 graphics card. So this 2-in-1 laptop has an OLED display. It is 1440p at 240 Hz. Very nice, very clear, very detailed. Granted, the picture is originally 1080, but you know, still looks pretty good, right? So, I went to sleep on me. So it is equipped with a Windows Hello 1080p webcam. It's got a backlit keyboard, which can change to all sorts of different colors and features, like through Armory Crate, ASUS's integrated software. The chassis itself is a metal chassis, some sort of magnesium alloy. This device has got multiple speakers, 2 on the top here, which very nice, gives you a nice audio quality. I'll show that a little bit later. So this device being a 2-in-1, it's got a touchscreen, very quick, very very snappy. So as a 2-in-1, it can fold back over on itself. You can make it a tablet. So there's the tablet mode. You can pick it back up. And some people complained on the 2022 model that the hinges were a little weak, but mine's nice and stiff. So there it got a little glitchy. Just flipping it over 180. So now it's in like a tent mode, so your heat can come out the top. Your keyboard's in the back side. So then we can sit it back down to normal laptop. So it's got this nice texture on the back. It does like to keep fingerprints, as you can see. Nice little ROG logo there. And so you got a giant heatsink on the back of it, whole length. And for the bottom, 1 fan, 2 fan, 3 fan. This device has got heat pipes and uses liquid metal instead of thermal paste. Very nice device. Not super thick, pretty thin, pretty sleek. Doesn't scream gamer, but it's still a very, very, very capable device. Here's a power brick that comes with it. 280 watts, so it's definitely thirsty. So I do not recommend this device. Windows Hello. I do not recommend this device for someone that's got to keep a laptop running for 8 hours a day on battery, as this device just will not do it. It is too power hungry. Between the Intel chip and the GPU, as soon as you go to GPU, you get about an hour of runtime. It's like right now we're 58%. We're gonna load up Witcher 3 for, I don't know, we'll get some sound quality out of that. We'll hear the fans kick up. This has got a silent mode. Silent mode's actually silent. So you'll hear audio, you'll get gameplay. You'll see, FPS, you'll hear the fans kick up, all that stuff. So this device I use with 3 Bluetooth devices. Everything runs nice and smooth. There's no latency in that. I know previously I've had, Bluetooth kind of being, having like a slight delay.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri.
Nice little
Geralt arrived too late. The wild hunter reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri...
So here's we load into the game. We'll bring up Nvidia's little performance. So you can see 23 watts, 50 something watts. We're running at 60 degrees Celsius. So looking around the room ASUS with 75 low. So this GPU does get up to 80 degrees Celsius, and that's where I guess thermal throttles. But as you can see on Gerald, look at that texture, look at that detail. You can hear the fan starting to kick on. Trying to keep the watts as low as, not the watts, the temperature as low as possible. Still drawing 50 watts, but just beautiful, 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 beautiful. So I'm coming from a 1080 desktop, and this can play everything that can do. So before we click out, still doing pretty well. So you can play games, you can do whatever you want. It's got a nice chassis, high quality. It's got an amazing screen. It's got an OLED screen. There are 2 cons to this laptop slash 2-in-1 slash ultrabook-esque device. One is price, second is battery life. So battery life on this device, as soon as the graphics card kicks in, is going to be about an hour and a half. Doing other tasks that are a little bit more intensive, that don't require a GPU but require a little bit of CPU, you can get 4 to 5 hours out of it. And if you're just web browsing on Edge or Chrome or something like that, you can get 7, maybe 8 hours out of it, depending on how low you have everything turned. So if you really need something that can make 8 hours a day, this is not the device for you. But if you want something that, you know, is this form factor, that with this power, this is your only option. You know, if you need the 2-in-1, you can hear the fan still running, trying to cool it down. But I mean, it's a very thin laptop, very portable, still under 5 pounds, very firm chassis. I'm moving this one hand, thumb pressure. Nothing's gonna happen to it. Keyboard doesn't flex. Solid chassis. Just very nice build quality. But like I said, issue battery, and then with all these positives, you know, you have a lot of power. You got a nice chassis design, very elegant. It's got nice texture everywhere. You take all that into account, and your price starts going up. You got OLED display, you got a 4070, you got 32 gigabytes of RAM, you got an i9 in it. Nice chassis, all these features, that drives the price up. This is a $2,700 device. So for that price, kind of stinks, but it's an amazing device. So other than price, the only drawback is battery life, which you still have good battery life if you're doing web browsing. But if you start gaming, you're down to an hour, which not many gaming laptops do that great anyway. This does have a 90 watt-hour battery, so you're almost there to the maximum. Lenovo gives you a 99.9, so that's a little bit better. You get almost 10% more. But the Lenovo's are bigger. They don't have the 2-in-1, and a few other trade-offs. But this is a great device for what it is, just the 2 drawbacks. But I would strongly recommend this for someone that needs this kind of form factor, just wants a nice gaming laptop. But like I said, 2 drawbacks: price and battery life. But the battery life is still pretty good. It's just not as much as you want. If you could get 2-3 hours out of gaming, I even tried turning it down to, you know, the GPU is only 50% utilization. It still only really saw like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, but it, you know, it's good for what it is. When you're in those high draw tasks, there's not much you can really do about it. So thank you for watching my overview, my 2-week review. I haven't really had any issues with this device. Everything works, no blue screens. So thank you for watching. Have a good night.